Intern, good morning, good morning, good morning! And I have very, very good news. Did that little girl just throw a coin into the fountain? Oh, she did! I wish you a very happy day exploring our zoo, finding awesome things. In fact, Kidlet, what is your... Oh, and she's going to the gift shop. Betsy Smith Jr., you are awesome. She's already been buying stuff. I hope my wish comes true. I can't find anything to do. Well, don't you worry, miss. We're going to be able to get you plenty of things to do. What is your favorite animal? A fluval sculpin. That's a new one. Alright, Betsy, that's a new one. I have to admit, I don't have any fluval sculpins available, but in turn, what we do have available are our capybaras. Look at them. We have all of these crates. You can smell the musky musk of the capybaras who have clearly been utilizing their crates as places to poop. But that's just part of a zookeeper's daily job. Being bitten, being pooped on. It's just all the way things go, isn't it, statue of the gorilla? But yes, our capybara are here, are the largest rodents in the world, and they're so freaking cute, if you ask me. They look just like guinea pigs, if you ask me. They're just so cute. But we have a whole bunch of them, and they have finally come in from the Phoenix Forest Zoo that we used to work in, or the Phoenix Forest Park. It's Sanctuary. Oh, and Eastern Timberwolf 20 has died of old age. We're really going to have to repopulate our Timberwolves in just a bit here. But for now, and oh my goodness, and there we've got beaver birth going left and right, jellyfish are hungry, water filters need cleaned. It's another day in the zoo, Intern, where there is so much to do. But you know what? I wouldn't change it for anything. And today, we are going to get our capybara happily settled in. And we're going to make a little path so people can come down. Maybe we'll make a bridge so it can arch over, they can look at everything. I want to expand this waterway all the way up here. I think that would be really cool, to just expand the waterway. And in fact, if we make a bridge, that way we'll give our capybara a lot more room to roam. And then we can try to turn this entire area into more animals. Look at it, it's a blank palette that we get to work on. It's just an empty grassland right now, but with a little bit of elbow grease and a lot of sore muscles, we'll be able to turn it into a beautiful area full of animals, full of inspiration, flora, fauna. The people can walk around, become inspired, learn a little bit of something new. I'm feeling inspiration, Intern. I'm feeling inspiration. So I think we're going to actually continue to use these rock fences, even though they cost an arm and a leg. I don't know. Actually, maybe not. Because I just remembered there's a fence. There's a really good fence that happens to have ferns growing on it. So I think we'll grab the endangered fence. But yes, today we have the capybara. We're going to be getting a lot of other species that can interact and intermingle with them. Because if you recall, Intern, whoops. Oh yeah, we have to do that challenge. We'll have to do that today. Whoops, nope. If you recall, one of the things that we're trying to really work on in our zoo is we want to yank up the educational habitats. And that can happen when you have animals in their native habitats, and when you have groups of animals together in the same biome, and when you have lots of educators. So we're going to ramp up our educators. In fact, did I get a new educator over here? I did not! Oh my goodness! We're gonna fix this. Alright, let's see. I want to put this donation box right there. And why don't we get... Oh, look at our mystical spring! It's so awesome! Why don't we see if we can get our educator? Also, Intern, it looks like this is... Oh no! Why do I always manage to do this somehow? Oh. Alright, let's try to fix this a little bit. Where's our shovel? Curses. I always mess up the pathing every single time. There, that should be a little bit better for our guest at least. Let me pop back down. No. I think I just made it worse. Why do I do these things? Why? Oh no! Oh no! I just stuck the fish out of the water! Oh gracious me! No! Okay, let's just get this done. Let's just try to fix this place. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Let's just try to fix it. Why is it that we're always, every single day, struggling? Struggling as though our lives depend on it. Ugh. To try and get this like all worked out. Oh, I'm sorry, fish, hang on. Why am I so bad at paths? It's just never ending, like, bad path causing zookeeper's theory. drowning her beta fish. I see you, beta fish. I'm trying to reach you. There you go, little buddy. There you go. Have a chance at life now. Let me just kind of smooth all this out. Hey, little dude. Beta 5. I'll name you Nemo. Somebody wanted me to name you that in the little guest comment area. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, it's a frog. It's a cat. I thought it was a frog. It was one of the kittens. I'm sorry, kittens. I'm sorry. I know that was a little alarming for everybody involved. Trust me. Oh gracious. What on earth were we even trying to do over here? That's right. Oh jeez, and it's still not fixed. How are you still not fixed? It's just not going to be fixed. Alright, well, I guess we're having the endangered species donation box up on a little bit of an elevated path just because it's that important. And somewhere down here, I really want to stick an educator where people can just come, sit, relax, listen to her. Maybe right here? I need to put her podium somewhere is the problem. So maybe if we move these ferns a little bit. Our world of ferns intern. And don't worry, we are looking for the caiman. We're having a little bit of trouble having it shipped in right now. Also, I hear a grizzly bear may be on the way for our forest area of our zoo, which would be very interesting. I need to see if I can get back in contact with the people who were able to hook us up with the absolutely lovely, I hope she's not going to be alarmed that she's right back against the caiman. But I need to see if I can find the people who got us hooked up with the... dang, how have I forgotten the name of the cat? It is one of the species of cats who's native to Spain, and their numbers are actually dwindling, and I would be interested in having them again because they had a very aromatic, herbal almost sort of enclosure going on. Alright, now we need to find an educator podium. And this is going to be our educator podium. There we go, for the ocelots. In fact, we can change this up to ocelot education station. Huh? Do you like it? Do you like it? I like it. And then over here, oh look, we already have an ocelot educator right here. Alright, let's see if he... Educator Gupta. You're assessing the zoo. This is your spot right here. The ocelot education station. You go into your podium. He's turning around, and now he will dutifully stay there for potentially like forever. In fact, I can probably even take this out now and just resume with the ferns. Yeah, because he's not going to budge from that spot forever now. Ooh, and is this man becoming educated? Is this woman learning something? Ooh, she likes sharks. Yes! Alright, an educator. I'm going to name you Ocelot Educator. So when people say such and such an educator was very like informational, then I know who they're talking about. Right. Oh no, our red tree frogs are thirsty again. Why are they eternally thirsty? Why is no one ever going in there? I have to get my capybara out of... I'm falling into the ferns. Hang on guys, I know, my little ones need help. Okay, there we go. And the jellyfish are not really hungry. I don't know why they're complaining about being hungry. Phew! Alright, now that all of that chaos and busyness is currently subsided, let's get back to making our capybara exhibit. And this is going to lead into the caiman exhibit. I would love to get my hands on an anaconda one day. That would be amazing. That's a dream of mine. Because they're so fantastic. There's green anacondas and yellow anacondas. What do you know, intern? I want you to tell me what you know about anacondas, and we'll discuss if some of those things are actually legends and rumors, or if they're valid scientific facts. Because a lot of people think things like anacondas regularly eat people. Not true. Not true. Alright, let's see. So here's our endangered species window. That's one of the two fences that we need. And now let's get our hands on the fencing that is not windowed. That's just, here we go. Just the normal endangered species fence. We're gonna give these guys like a lot of nice private area to sort of just hang out, to be capybara. And we're also going to put this glass fence down. Trying to think about how I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we will put a glass fence to kind of separate the waterways. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on that. Maybe we'll put down a stone fence. I don't know. I need to think about it because I don't want... Oh, we'll put down the rock fence. That's what we'll do. I don't want the capybara to be like, oh my gosh, there's a caiman, and like freaking out all the time and thinking they're going to die. Because that's not cool. That's not very polite. Alright. And their biome type is actually this one right here. So let's see, what does the grass look like? That's one of my major rules, is what does the grass look like? Oh, wow. Nice and bright. I don't mind that at all, actually. So we're going to probably do a mix of this grass type and water type with, what is this, shallow water? Ooh, look at that. I like it. We're probably going to mix it up a little bit. And also we're going to try to even this out. Well, no, we're going to... Intern, what do you think of this little, like, tiny pond we've made so far? I think it looks too nice and pretty. You gotta make these things look a little bit like, more like just take the shovel and go random with it. Because that's not how water works, you know, going all nice and pretty and smooth, evenly cut little lake lines. You want to have something that looks a little bit more natural, like with deeper water kind of splashed in. There we go. And then we get in here and we kind of flatten it. Whoops. Okay. That wasn't quite what I had in mind. I was going to say we kind of flatten the terrain out here and there. Actually, I think they only need shallow water. But I think we want to put in some fish is the thing. I would like to add some fish where the capybara get to swim. So let's go ahead. Look at this biome. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it, Intern. And then we're going to come in here with our tiny shovel. There we go. See? So then we just kind of like make a nice path. And then let's get kind of scattering. Oh, look at that. Very nice. We want to try to make it a little bit varied. Good. Look at this. I think we're finally getting the hang of this, Intern. I say this now. Famous last words. You and I both know how this goes. Alright, smooth it out in certain spots. There we go. Maybe make it a little bit deeper in a couple spots because we want to be able to add in those fishies. And they're going to need some depth to be able to be added in. But we don't want to make it too deep because we don't want the little capybara to be like, I'm drowning! Alright, let's make this a little bit bigger because these are semi-aquatic animals. And, well, and they're not like semi-aquatic like a frog, but capybaras spend a good portion of most of their life and most of their time hanging out in the water. Also, let's get some more grass. Let's spread the grass down first so we don't have to do it twice. And we'll go ahead and we'll make their biome all the way to over here. And we'll probably change it up a little bit. I do want it to be a huge multi-species, but if we're going to also have a bridge, even if I start the bridge like over here, it's going to take a few space. Like you need a little bit of logistical space for the bridge. And then if we do this, yeah, it looks like a giant, nice giant space where we can put in a lot of multi-species exhibits. We can do some nice little overpath bridges. I like it, Intern. I like it. And let's go ahead and get the little... Oh, it's so pretty. No, it's the wrong one. Wrong one, Intern. Okay, there we go. Use the shallow water. A little bit smaller. And we'll guide it this way. Okay, I'm going to use the bigger one just for a minute. Kind of guiding it over here. And we'll end this little lake piece, this little river piece, I should say, over here. There we go. And actually I want to spread the river. We'll make it branch out a little bit. And we'll put the fencing away over here, but I do want... There we go. I do want this to be where like the caiman and some of the other aquatic animals are. So it'll work over in this area later. Alright, Intern, you ready? Let's get that smaller shovel and make this area a little bit more naturalistic just by pecking away at it. Peck, 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 peck. There we go. And we're gonna line this place with all sorts of beautiful plants. We're gonna get lots of different grasses in. So capybara eat primarily grass. Like they actually, their Latin name means something along the lines of eater of thin blades. So like a grass eater. And they are the largest rodents in the world. So like I said, think of your guinea pig supersized. And they have very interesting social relationships that I really find fascinating, where they'll live in groups of anywhere from 20 up to like 100 or so. And sometimes they'll like have a dominant male, but usually if the female doesn't want to breed with one of the males, then an interesting thing about the capybara is that they always mate in water. So if like an interested male comes up and he's like, hello, have my babies, and she's like, I don't think you're gonna be the father of my babies, then all she does is dip under the water or get out of the water, because capybara always breed in the water. Look at that, Intern! I love it! I love the little spottiness of all of it. Alright, so let's get back in here, and we are now going to put down the fencing. So we want our capybara... They usually don't seek privacy too badly, so we're just gonna go ahead and kind of put all this down. Should I wait on the bridge? I don't know. I really want the bridge to kind of like dip over. Maybe we'll make the bridge break out right in front of the gift shop? We better figure this out now, Intern. I'm sorry, capybara. Bear with me. But these are important things, because once we get the structure put in, we'll be able to watch as all of our guests roam around on our awesome little like elevated pathway, and they're able to see all of the capybara, and they'll be so excited. Whoops, that was our music rock. I need that. The guests love to dance to that. I want to like put it over here for now, I guess, in the safekeeping. And then I think, how big do I want to make the bridge? Right here. I think I can only make it like one wide. I don't know. Let's clear these out just in case. And then we're gonna have a bridge. It's gonna be a cool elevated path bridge. It's gonna come up. Where do we want it to come up from? Not there. Alright, let's have it come up from here. Will that do it? Can I raise it high enough? Keep it moving. Woo! That definitely did something to everybody else back there. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do you mess up the world? I shouldn't play with fate this way, Intern. I just shouldn't try. Oh my gosh. Fix you, world. Fix you. I'm so sorry. I think we need to move these arches is the thing. I'm sorry, arches. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. How do I mess this up every time? Okay, I think that's a little better. Let's bring it on over here. There we go. Maybe we have what we need to work with the bridge now. I should, you know what I should do? I really should hire some outside contractors for this part, shouldn't I? But that's okay, because we got to try to figure out how to take care of our zoo on our own. Alright, what about that one? That one didn't freak out things too much, though it did make a weird dippy dip right there. But so far so good. We've got our cool rails. Alright. Can I make another elevated path? That, whoops, no you don't. And oh dear. Oh dear. I just wanted an elevated path so people could come up. I take it back, I take it back. Okay. Did that do it? Alright, I really shouldn't play with fate anymore, huh, Intern? Let's just work with this one, and what we'll do is we'll make it wider up here. I think this is a nice one. And we will just have a normal path. And it'll kind of just, like, we'll make like a little observatory spot right here. where people can just look down and be like, oh wow, look at that, you can see the capybara, and look at their cute little babies, and they're really adorable babies. I love capybara young. Let's go this way. Yeah, see, we've got a nice little observational path. And then people can be like, yeah, that's so cool. And then they can come back over here. And they can continue down on this path. And they can also kind of come over here, I guess? Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think the animals are gonna mind. Ooh, let's put like a really cool tree that like pokes through right there. Ah, that would be so cool. Come on, there we go. Alright, and then we're gonna stretch the bridge over this area. And, oops, there we go. Are we actually gonna do it? It's a bridge to remember, Intern, a bridge to remember. Oh my gosh. Yay! Only minimal head dusking damage done. I'm sure that my architects are like sitting in the corner somewhere just like consoling themselves, like, why do we have to work for this woman? She knows nothing about like organizing these things. Alright, but now that that's done, let's go ahead and we're going to get our rock fencing in so that our capybara don't get too involved with where our caiman are going to be. We don't want them mixing, we don't want them getting hurt. So we'll just kind of divide up the waterways. Kind of like this. Yeah, we can always make more room for the caiman in the future. So, and then we're going to break off the little island. Capybara can have this little spigot of island. And so there we go. So that breaks up the waterways. I'm going to do the same thing down here, except maybe with, let's see. We'll do rocky. Rocky, rocky, and then it'll be normal. So the rocks will be along the areas that we need to worry about. The water being... Alright, come here, bridge. Now you need to, or come here, pathing, I mean. Fencing. Ah! Oh no! Went too far. Oh my gosh, it is going to be a bridge to remember though, Intern, because this is going to be wonderful. Think about how amazing it's going to be to step up there and to be able to have a bird's eye view of all the capybara and all of the other animals that are going to be in here. It's going to be totally worth it. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to grab the glass fencing. We're doing a big mishmash of different types of fencing, just to try to give more variety, more options for our guests to be able to really admire and see the different animals. And then I'm just going to close this area off with normal fencing for now. And we'll make it a little bit varied. Just because I want to make sure that the animals have plenty of room. There we go. And... there we go. So now they've got their nice little enclosed area. It's huge. We'll be able to like let the capybara totally breed. We're gonna get lots of things in here. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. Whew. But for now, Intern, we definitely need to catch our breath. Take just a minute to collect ourselves after such normally stressful things as the chaotic building that we tend to do. And when we come back tomorrow, we will get back to work putting down all of the plants, really getting our capybara set up, making sure the biome is tidy in all the locations, and unleashing the happy giant guinea pigs. Alright, I'll see you then, Intern. Bye-bye.